Good to be back with everybody, and so I guess this is our second time in this room, so really cool to have a nice space. Hopefully, it's something that y'all will enjoy and have a little better spot to be able to work. Larry, you won't have to work out in the car, like I've seen you in the past from time to time. So hopefully, this will be better for everyone. But great time to start spring practice, man. What a beautiful day, for a first day of spring ball. It's always fun to start over and build a new team every year. This is what you do: is you start over and you got a bunch of new people, and in this year we got some new people amongst our staff as well. 15 mid-years, all that. So it's exciting to get going. You get 15 days to actually be on the field and try to maximize each one of those days to build a good foundation for this team and what we want to accomplish this year. And so we're excited. We've had a busy off season, but doing a lot of things. Obviously, since the last time we were together as a team, meetings, strength conditioning, our total off season program, our all-in drills, just a lot of self-evaluation as an organization that everybody does or should do this time of year, and then getting everybody on the same page. Obviously, with the change offensively, that's been fun to kind of see it all come together. So we're excited to get on the field today, and like I said, just day one, but get going, and I think we got a good group. We got a lot of guys here. I guess we got about maybe 12 guys that'll be coming in this summer to add on, but the majority of our team is here, and it's exciting. Again, the 15 mid-years, that's big to get them here. We do have several guys that'll either be out for spring, limited for spring, different types of things, whether it be just postseason surgical type stuff, that is going to limit some guys. Bo Collins, he'll do all the individual. He'll do all of our team, what we call team separate. He won't do any good on good or have any contact or anything like that. But I'm glad he'll be able to at least be out and to work on some timing and rhythm with the quarterbacks this spring. But coming off his shoulder surgery, Brody Kahn, he actually has had both shoulders had to be fixed. He had one, and then 6 weeks later had another one. But he will be able to punt only this spring. Sheridan, he as y'all know wasn't able to play in the Orange Bowl, and he was dealing with that ab injury, so we did that surgery. So he will be limited. Hopefully we'll be able to do. As we go through spring, be able to do individual and things like that, and be able to get some drill work on the field. But no competitive stuff. Matthew Maloney coming off the ACL surgery from the season. He will be out. Rook Orororo had him and Peyton Page. Both had their shoulders operated on postseason, so they'll be out for spring. Walker Parks had his. He played. Walker probably played 4 games with an ankle like that. I mean, it was unbelievable that he was able to finish and play the way he did. And so we knew it was going to have to be something we fix after the season. So he looks great. He's doing really, really well with his recovery and range of motion. But he'll be out this spring, as will Marcus Tate, who tore his knee and had the surgery there. So. But he'll be out there doing individual as well. So you'll see those guys in a limited role, but no competitive work. But I think that'll end up being a blessing for us, with Marcus. We know what Marcus, who he is. Same thing with Walker. So it's going to really kind of force the issue with some other guys. Adam Randall, he's not going to be fully released until just after the spring game. So he played the last few games, not his knee that he hurt, but the other knee had a little, just not a major deal, but just had to kind of clean that up, and so he's going to be out for the spring, but he's doing well. And then Xavier Thomas, he'll do all the indie work. some of the team separate work as he continues to come back, fully recover from, where they had to put the bigger screw in his foot. So, we got kind of a mash unit there of guys that'll be, like I said, either limited, participate partly here or there. Paul Tyson had a thumb injury, and hopefully after spring break he'll be able to do some things. Maybe the second half of spring there. John Williams, is going to be limited here to start off. He had to have his appendix out. So, kind of getting him back going as well. Troy Stellato, still not quite 100%, recovering from his ACL surgery. And then Jalen Phillips as well had to have ankle surgery after the season. So, it was a lot of guys dealing with different things. But, again, some will be involved in various roles throughout. Some will be completely out as we go through. But all heading in a good direction, and these are all just old injuries, things from the season that we needed to take care of and knew about. And then the last thing is, I'm sure all of y'all have heard about Jeremiah Trotter's mom, Tammy, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer, I guess, just before he came to Clemson, and has battled for the last couple years, and just a really sad situation, just a beautiful person inside and out, a beautiful mom, a great wife, and just a very, very tough time. So Jeremiah's here. He actually came back, I think Thursday night. He got back in town and, just kind of wanted to get back going. So he's out here today. He'll practice today, but we'll be going home on Friday, and funeral will be on Saturday. But these are just tough things to deal with. And breast cancer is it's just, all cancer is horrible. But it's something that affects a lot of people, and just thankful, though, that I got a chance to know her and, all the great things that she instilled in Josiah and Jeremiah. And so just ask that everyone keep them and their family in your thoughts and prayers. Jeremiah Sr., man, it's a tough time for him. They've been partners for a long time. And but it'll be a great celebration of her life on Saturday. She was truly, like I said, just a beautiful person inside and out. But just doing everything we can as a program to put our arms around Jeremiah and help him, just one day at a time.
What's the biggest thing you're excited about seeing from this group of mid-years?
A few of them I got to see at the bowl, which was kind of cool. But really just kind of where they are. You never really know till you get on the practice field and you start coaching guys. How do they grab a hold of things in the meeting room, and can they translate it to the practice field? But I just want to see them go out there and compete. I want to see where they are, see how they match up. I'm excited about it. There's a few more, like I said, coming in this summer that I'll be excited about as well. But, it's going to be fun. First couple days are in shorts, but we'll ramp it up on Wednesday, start getting into some pad work. But just kind of where they are, see them compete. And I think all the mid-years, with the exception of Paul Tyson, I think all those guys are ready to go. So just kind of get a feel for kind of who they are on the field.
With Garrett arriving, two-part question: how do you prepare the guys before you get them on the field to kind of get them, involved in the offense? And then this isn't something we've really had to deal with since Chad Morris got here. How excited are you to actually get out on the field and kind of put that in action today?
Well, when Chad left, Tony and Jeff taking over there in 14 or start of 15. So we've had, it's been since then, since we've really had transition. But there's a lot. We've been going since the end of January with meetings. Now the way the rules are, you can do walkthroughs. So, as a part of our mat drills, we've done walkthroughs. We've had a lot of installation meetings. So, you prepare for this first practice probably more than any practice, all year, because, it's like, all right, we've installed a lot. And then you have, pretty much all of February to meet as a staff to get on the same page as coaches and everybody speak the same language, because that's the biggest thing in the initial stages is, what do you call 2x2? What do you call 3x1? What do you call 3x2? Everybody calls it something. So learn, what's 4 verts, what's smash, what's your quick game? What do you call 6-man protection, 5-man protection, 5 quick, 5 drop back? What are those things called? What do you call inside zone? What do you call the outside zone? What do you call the counter? What do you call the power? Everybody football people can look at it and say, well, we know what that is, but we got to all get on the same page because everybody's got different language. And so kind of collaborating the last month and really honing in. I think the biggest thing with Garrett, it's not going to be about trying to see how much we can install. I think it's just going to be about getting everybody on the same page, getting a good foundation in place this spring. We got 6 receivers that aren't really available, with Bo, Adam, Stellato, and then you got 3 coming in the summer, in Roan and Tyler and Tink. So, but you still gotta install what we need to because we got backs. Everybody needs it, and so I guess we got 5 scholarship guys out there this spring. And then we got good Hampton Earl.